subscribe. Look, I have one question for you. Did you guys get up and make up those beds? Look, if you did, you can always try again tomorrow. So, we left off on B-Day. So, y'all know the story. You know what I'm saying? Me getting tore up by the police. So, now you guys are probably wondering, well, Cordeisha, how did you make money? Look. Let's go on a ride. So, boom. It's still 2007. You know, I'm the neighborhood runaway again. So, the only way a 17-year-old is going to make money is by crossing drugs across the border. Now, you got to think. We done been through 9/11. You would think the Border Patrol would be a little bit more secure. You know, not at all. So, boom. Here I am, 17. Crossing drugs across the border. Now you're thinking, how did you come across crossing drugs from the border, Cordeisha? So, I live with my cousin and his wife. Little Hector. We'll say his name is Hector. I meet Hector. I'm saying when I first meet him, it ain't really shit, you know, smoking weed. The normal thing we do. So as I'm running away, I just happen to run into Hector at Carter than us. He's like, hey, Cordeisha, you know, we get to talking. He like, hey, I got a job. So I'm like, what kind of job? So I'm broke. Of course I need money. So boom, get with Hector. Now you guys, I remember like crossing drugs from the border, and too many times I knew friends that had been popped and are felons right now crossing drugs from the border. And so here I am. I'm coming and going. Now you got to think, I'm making $500 back in 2007. That's not a lot of money, but to a runaway, of course, that's a lot of money. So here I am crossing drugs from the border. And one day, you know, I picked up a few gems along the way, and one thing my grandmother would always say, warning comes before destruction. And believe it's true. So here I am crossing drugs from the border with cocaine in my shoe. You know, just thinking about it is just crazy. So my last drop, I'm not even knowing this is about to be my last time across the border, period. I go, you know what I'm saying, I'm deep in Mexico, so this is how I learned to speak a little bit of Spanish. Now, crossing drugs from the border or not, if you Mexican, and I'm from a little town, they're always going to feed you. So two things I knew. I was going to get fed in Mexico, and I was going to make some money. So, of course, you know, the nanas, you know what I'm saying, abuelitas, making tortillas, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. And I don't weigh more than 120 pounds, and, you know, crossing across, you could walk across the border back in the day. I mean, you could still walk across the border now, but back then it was just safer to walk across. Never, if you're look, I don't want nobody out here crossing drugs, but you never cross drugs while you're crossing the border in a car, okay? That is the easiest way to get popped. So, this one day, I go make a drop for Hector. I'm at Hector's house. Boom, I take off all this. It's like a pound of marijuana, you know what I'm saying? Underneath my clothes, I got tape. I mean, it's just a whole mess. So I'm walking out of Hector's house, you know what I'm saying? I done got my money, got my weed. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, get going. And there used to be a gas station where Anchor Blue used to be. If you know my town, there used to be a little store, Anchor Blue. And this Border Patrol agent came up to me and he said, Harper. So I'm like, how does this man know my name? He tells me just like this, y'all. I don't know what you've been doing, but I have a clue in what you've been doing. And if I ever see you cross my border again, I am going to pop you, y'all. I swear to God, oh my God. After that Border Patrol agent stopped me, y'all, I threw away all the weed I had on me. That ounce of weed, you know what I'm saying? I just threw it away. I was so nervous. Even now, I'm sitting here shaking because I'm just like, Cordeisha, you should probably slow down. You know, I think I always say, you're gonna accidentally kill yourself. Just by plain accident. No, just because you out here doing things you ain't got no business. But also it's about choice. No one made me. You know what I'm saying? It's about free choice and free will. I knew, I remember my aunt telling me something about her having regrets. And I didn't know what she meant by that. So as I'm getting older, I kind of processed that. And I was like thinking, once you make a decision, whether it's a good decision, a bad decision, you got to lay with it. And I remember thinking, I never want to live with regrets, because if I regretted it, you never know where you would be. So if you make a bed, you got to lie in it, whether it's a cold one, a hot one. You made the decision with a clear, sound mind. Like, of course I knew crossing drugs from the border was illegal. Of course! I mean, I'm 17. I ain't that dumb. But I mean, what's the alternative? But anyways, friends, look, that's my story for the day. So you're probably wondering, how did I become the neighborhood runaway? And look, to take you forward, I got to bring you back a little bit. So I'm going to start at 2003. But look, that's a different story for a different time. Look, click like, subscribe. Look, remember, keep them squares out your circle. I'm out.